Today we're doing our first crafty video on Fridays. I don't know what we're gonna call these. Today it is a whip roundup, okay? Just to get into it. We're gonna go through all of my whips, not just the ones that I'm like actively working on, but the ones that like I pick up every now and then and knit like a row or two or crochet a row or two. We're gonna go over all of them. I have a bunch of information in the description below for you, and then tomorrow I will have an entire blog post with all of the links to the patterns, the yarns, the everything you need. It'll all be up on sambartley.com. But yeah, today we're just gonna go through all of my whips. So I don't even know where to start. I have them all sitting on a table in front of me and like I can't see all of them. So it feels like a lot. I don't know how many it actually is, but I guess we'll just dive in. So the first project, I literally just cast this on. So this is going to be a fold over like skater skirt. So I'm gonna do a band of knit and like a knit one, purl one of that, and then I'm gonna fold it over elastic and close it around the elastic and then like skater skirt it out. So I'm doing it with this yarn, and I've got this skein too to go with. They're the same. So that's my favorite part about this yarn, is it's all like different. So sorry, I'm hanging that back up. So each, like, I'm gonna rotate all of these, and then I'm getting I think I'm getting 3 more skeins of this yarn. And I'm just gonna keep alternating them. So it's not gonna look different, but like it's neon black washed dye. So like every batch is gonna be a little bit different, and I'm obsessed with it. Like I used 2 skeins on my tank top, I'll put it up here. And you can't tell because I like rotated and variated through it. So it works out really cool when you do it that way. So that is my first project. That yarn is from Quarter Cakes Yarn. She is an incredible dyer. She lives in Michigan. She works so hard. She does a great job over on TikTok. It's at Board Crochet. I highly recommend following her. And then she's responsible for the second whip as well. So this is also Quarter Cakes Yarn. So this is one of my knit beanies I'm working on here. Let's flip it around a little bit so it's easier. There we go. So this is my knit beanie. I'll have the patterns and everything, like I said, linked in the blog for you tomorrow. And then this is the yarn. I'm obsessed. Like I have a thing for UV and fluorescent yarn right now, and the fact that both of these are fluorescent just like melts me. I'm obsessed. I need to finish that beanie though. I think I should get it done this weekend if I can get all of my content recorded before this weekend. So let's cross our fingers. The next project that I'm working on, I'm on like a knit kick right now. Like I don't have very many crochet projects, I don't think. Most of these are knit right now. But my next project I'm working on is, trying not to have it fall off the needles, the Rom-Com Cardi by Barley and Flax. So I'm working on the sleeve right now. You can kind of tell it's a little bit taller than the back. So I'm working on the one, well, it's not a sleeve. I'm working on the front piece of the cardigan right now. So I'm working on the Rom-Com cardigan. This is so much fun to work on, by the way. I've never done cables before, and like I've done cables like 1 or 2 times, and I made like an inch of a swatch, and I was like, yeah, I got it, and I just stopped, and now I'm doing that. So it worked out really well so far, but I don't know anything about cables. So I have like the little cheat sheets written down on my Kindle like over and over and over again, so that way I can remember like knitting in the back and like moving the stitches around and all of that. There's so much to cables. But yeah, okay, next project, another knit one. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more knit projects at least. Is for my partner. This is going to be a design that's coming out in December, but I wanted to start it now because I had to see what the yarn looked like. And so this is going to be his knit scarf. So we've got this really cool like ribbing on the bottom, and I kept it really, really simple with this like open lacy eyelet section. And then now it's just knit and like, we're going in back and forth rows obviously, but like we're just knitting right now, like knitting one row, purling one row, so it's flat and like on one side and purled on the other side. But we're working on that right now. That's one that I just kind of like pick up and just knit a little bit like when I'm watching hockey or something, but the yarn's dark, so it's hard to watch it or hard to work at night with it. But that's Lion Brand yarn. And then this is my other knit beanie that I'm working on. This yarn is from Sunset Fiber Co. This is the same dyer that dyed the yarn for my laptop case and my beanie that I just released. My sunrise beanie? One of my beanies. Sunset Fiber Co. She did that, and then she did this yarn, and this is the first time I've ever done a folded brim. So I think that came out really cool. I'm stoked about it. I don't have much left. I have like a half an inch maybe before I start the decreases, so that I also should get done this weekend. And then I have my forever projects. I always have a sock going, and I have this sock going. I haven't worked on it in a little bit, but I have this going on. And this is from Nitty Naughty Hand Dyed Yarns. It's a part of her, it's like awesome ass sock or rat ass sock. I don't know. It's something sock. But I'm obsessed with that yarn. I made one of the socks already. So I already finished this one, obviously. But I'm going to finish that one soonish. I don't know. Alright, what else do we got? We're like halfway done, okay? Oh, these are my two other like random, I just pick them up as I go projects. So I have this mohair sweater. Please don't come off the knee. Oh, I tied them, cool. So we have this mohair sweater, which I'm obsessed with. I do work on this frequently, mainly because I'm obsessed with my stitch markers. Hold on, let me show them to you. I've got my these super cute stitch markers on my increases. Oh, you can't really see that one. It's Purple Cat. There we go. But yeah, I have these really cute kitty cat stitch markers. Those are from Twice Sheared Sheep. I have a link for those as well. But yeah, this is my mohair sweater. So it's one singular strand of mohair, and I'm knitting it into a t-shirt. It's gonna be cool. And then I have this tank top. This, if I like sat down and focused on it for a couple hours, I could finish it really quick. But this is going to also be this is going to be a tank top, not a t-shirt. But this is Woolberry Fiber Co. yarn. And yeah, like I said, all of the patterns and stuff like that will be up on my website, and like, I'll have all the yarn linked and things like that too. And that wraps it up for my knitting projects. I am going to show you this one project. It has nothing to do with knitting or crochet, but I am working on it and I'm quite proud of it. But it's my embroidery. But the problem is I lost the yarn or the thread that goes in here, so I have to find a color to match it, or at least be kind of close, or I guess I could just rip out all the stitches. But I stitched over some of them in the back already, so that would kind of be a pain. But yeah, I'm working on this, and then I have another one in here. I haven't started it yet, but this is the next one. The problem is, like, the thread choices are really basic, so I'm like kind of thinking that I'm just gonna grab a bunch of my bright colors and like brighten it up and just kind of abstract it or something. I'm not like into the beiges and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. We might. I don't know. Next, let's go into our crochet. So I've got, there's not much to this one, but this is going to be a poncho. So that's what it looks like so far. And this is with Hobbie's Manyana yarn. I love this. I made my Apollo cardigan with this yarn, and now I'm making a poncho with it, and I'm so stoked about it. The other project I'm working on is my lakeside dress. I've got the first one done, and I've got the second one done, and I've got, let's see, the third one is well, no, this is the other one. There we go. The third one is started. And the fourth one's also, but I ran out of yarn, so I had to cut it and switch. But anyway, almost done with that. That pattern was technically supposed to come out tomorrow. Will like come out because it's a re-release. It should be out next weekend instead. If not, it's coming soon. I just have to finish the sample. The pattern's done. Everything's done. I just need the sample for the pictures, and I need to finish the swatch for the tutorial video, but that's also coming out soon. So, yes, that is coming. Just make sure you're signed up for my newsletter, because then you'll get it first and you'll get the pattern for free on Ravelry. But don't tell anybody that part. The next and second to last, I think, crochet project I'm working on is my temperature blanket. So this is the first quarter of the year. I've got the first hexagon of the second quarter already made, which looks like this purple and yellow and blue one at the bottom, those two, but they'll be on this side, so it won't really matter. And I'm trying to figure out, I might put a border, not like a big border, just like a singular line of black in between the two sections. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I might just do it and then like not weave in the ends, and if I don't like it, I'll frog it and just reattach it differently. But thinking about it. And then my final project that I'm working on, my last whip, is my biggest project, and let me make sure I'm holding it from the right side before I show it to you. Where is the right side? There it is my granny square blanket. I can't get the whole thing in the video. But it's my granny square blanket. I started this last year. I was trying to get it done by December, and then I got distracted and started a whole bunch of other projects. So that's literally just a lot of granny squares. I think I have 4 rows left. So give me a weekend and like opening season of football and blanket will be done. But probably just not right now. But yeah, those are all of my whips. That's everything that I'm working on currently. Even the ones that I only work on a little bit at a time, they still count. They're still active. They still get some stitches done, but maybe just not as much as the other ones. Let me know if any of them are your favorite or if you have any questions about them. And then make sure you check out my blog tomorrow, sambartley.com. It will be up in the morning, and you will have all of the links and everything there. But yeah, I will see you all on Sunday for our bookish banter. This one's going to be super fun. I'm so stoked. And thank you all for being a part of this. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.